thoracic cavity that we can't see because we have heart and lungs here. So we're not gonna look at them in this, but we'll look at those on the pictures. So when we come down here in the abdominal aorta, on this particular model, this pointy thingy out here is the celiac trunk. That celiac trunk comes over here to the liver, and that's what we call the hepatic artery and hepatic vein. And then we have the celiac trunk that goes over here to the spleen, and this would be the splenic artery on this side, and then you have the splenic vein. I believe they're purple to show the hepatic portal thing going on, but we won't focus on that right now. When we come down from the celiac trunk, we have the superior mesenteric artery, and then here's the inferior mesenteric artery. These little guys that joke off from the side, those are gonadals, are what we have there. Coming down here off of the inferior vena cava, because this is huge, but it's still the inferior vena cava, we have the renal vein and then the renal arteries. We come down a little bit lower past the inferior mesenteric artery. We have the iliacs on here, so you have your left and your right iliacs. As it goes towards the back, that's the internal iliac, and there are the external iliacs, external iliac artery, external iliac vein, internal iliac artery and vein in there as well. As we come on down, we have our femoral artery, and then we have our popliteal artery on here, and then we have our anterior and posterior tibial arteries, and then going down to the foot we have our plantar artery. The models don't really show the arch very well for the plantar arch. They only just show the dorsal arch for the artery, so we'll look at the dorsal arch on pictures and much better in the plantar arch. So when we come down to the veins, because he doesn't have a vein on this side because, you know, like Barbie, we come down, we have the great saphenous vein, and then we have the popliteal vein, and then we come down to the dorsal venous arch is what we have shown in this picture. And then all these blood vessels that are going to the toes, red ones are the digital arteries, the blue ones are the digital veins, and then the same thing in the hands here, the red ones are the digital arteries and the blue ones are the digital veins.